Boom, 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 boom. I am melting today. It is far too hot. But I don't need to be that conscious to play the Battle Tower singles. Not with this team. After all, like YouTube often tells me, everyone on YouTube tells me that the team simply plays itself, so I just need to sit here. I don't need to click any buttons. We just sort of do things. Now, unfortunately, because it is Gen 4 and because of the lottery issue, the lottery seed issue, I do need to play a certain number of games, and that might take a while. But we've got a bit of time. The good thing about the double streak being lost was that now I don't need to worry about misclicking onto it. Let me double check I've got the right Pokemon actually. Yeah. Let me also check that I'm live on Twitch. My dropped frames is okay. It is okay. We can keep going. Hey, RF. It's Alfred. Alfred is set-free Pokemon. Exclusively set-free. Which is usually a good thing. Tentacle-free is fine. So we paralyze. Do I want to skill swap and memento this or not? I did go for the mirror coat. I think we will go for the skill swap. And then go back. Actually, let's go through. Let's go for the flash route instead, actually. At -2, surely it's over. Surviving the heat, that's a good way of putting it. So what would a high roll on Drapion be? 70 perhaps? If this hits, I might need to go to Mismagius and use a Memento, but I'd rather not do it. Let's see what we get. We get a fish here. Claw's doing some coding, that's good. Evasion. Special defense, it's over. Ooh, do I get my auto clicker? If I lose because of this, it's not my fault. There's inspirational news from CISO. Let's hear it. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. We're clicking fast now. I'm excited by the huge news. Honeymoon has returned. Round 10 in factory. Wow. Where is Honeymoon? I haven't seen him. Was he on Twitch? There's nothing to think about here. On Smogon. Honeymoon's going to break the world record in level 100 singles. That's probably the easiest factory record to beat at the moment is Gen 4 level 100 singles. It's still a lot of luck, of course. It's Kira. Don't send out a U-turn legendary bird. It's banned. It's fine, it's not going to be U-turn Zapdos. Surely. Surely. And Zapdos 4 is not going to dodge Thunder Wave, surely. Oh, sorry, yeah, multi is... Well, I've never played multi, so I don't really know if it's easier. Of course, it's Zapdos 3. So against this thing, I think I probably actually do want to swap and immediately go for misaligned pointers. Honestly, I don't really understand the explanation about the broken Gen 3 has move thing. Like, I understand that it's a 50-50 to be even or odd. I don't really understand anything beyond that. I think we just immediately try and set up Drapion. I think it's a mistake to take damage, because U-turn is a bit inevitable. And actually the Pokemon that most wants to get damage out of all these is probably Drapion. Let's get a good speed boost. Speed boost. Most important. Accuracy is useless. Probably. Get a big speed boost here, Drapion, let's believe. That's even worse than accuracy because of self-hit potential. Now a huge speed boost. Or evasion, so we can dodge the U-turn. Drapion. Okay, we got free useless boost, but now we'll get speed or evasion. Special defense. Okay, that's... We're almost certainly going to have to swap out of whatever this is, unfortunately. Yeah. Because that's quite likely to be the Earthquake set. I need to think about what I want to do here, actually. Salamence 4 is not going to use Outrage, and therefore Mismagius can switch in. Salamence 3 will Draco, but that's fine. Draco is fine. Salamence 2 is a bit concerning, isn't it? My plan should be for Salamence 2, and I think against Salamence 2 I actually want to go Mesprit first. I mean, go Latias first. Okay. It's probably both of them. It is pretty damn likely that it is Salamence 1. Yeah, this is Special Latias. This is Shiny Latias. I think we definitely use Charm. This is not actually... It is Salamence 1. We can actually go straight back to Drapion here. There's no reason to take damage. Special defense, amazing. Special attack, even better. I'm scared to click the auto-click button. I don't trust it. Special defense again. Special defense at +6. You don't get any points for doing a more optimal setup with Drapion. It really is everything but defense, isn't it? Speed would also be helpful because it would force it to start using Scary Face. I'm glad Drapion's off to a good start. Evasion, but we don't dodge it. The last three are all defense, aren't they? It has offset it by 2, though, with the scary face. Hey, parasitized. And what Yanmega was that? It's a bit of an ominous team from Kira. Is it Clive? Yeah. Yeah, acupressure will never fail. Like that. Gliscor is unbelievably scary. Obviously, the old team would skill swap with Mismagius here. The new team... What does the new team do? We've got to probably assume it's going to be Gliscor 1. Because that's the terrifying one. It's free. Back-to-back horrendous leads to offset the allegations of lottery RNG. We don't miss. And it's over. The Ash Latias allegations. Okay, brain off mode. The best thing about using this team is watching Drapion slowly heal. Just through Black Sludge alone. The Steadfast boost. And you're gonna live because of Sash. I do actually substitute here. In case the final Pokemon is some sort of Quick Claw nonsense. Can I have a free match, please? Starmie, that's pretty close. So Starmie 1 is faster than Mismagius. I think I just Memento and it's over, right? The risk is Starmie 2 running out of pumps and then getting a freeze on Drapion. It is Starmie 2. So I don't want to trick it because it has a very low PP already. Special defense would help a lot. Evasion also helps. So I'm 3, that's 4. And now we have the substitute up for the Thunders and Blizzards. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that went well. It's reporter, right? It's 135. It doesn't die to this struggle. No electrode 4. Collectors are very scary. Set 1s. Please don't send out something with sword stance. No Scizor, no Gliscor. Technically qualifies. Is guaranteed to use Night Slash, which is good. It's just tricky because of the Ice Punch situation, right? And if I try and use Rest and substitute on Ice Punch, then it can use Screech. At the same time, if I Trick and Mesprit gets crit, I guess the fact that it crits does mean that it's an instant skip turn as well. This could be Night Slash or it could be Ice Punch on this turn. Worst case scenario would be a 12-turn Night Slash setup, which I think we do actually go for. So yeah, I Memento and Trick here. However, Night Slash crit would be really bad. Absolute worst case scenario also requires it to never get fully paralyzed, of course. No crit. We want fully paralyzed turns here. It's important for the setup. Just get defense. Okay, that's very good. We're already very likely to be completely fine. Special attack is the most important boost now. And evasion to a lesser extent. In Gen 3, I'm pretty sure the record mix in Gen 3 is they show up when they lose. In Gen 4, it's a bit different. You share the seeds. God, Scizor 1 was on this team. That's terrifying. At least it didn't lead. Scizor 1 up there with Gliscor 1 in terms of one of the worst leads I can possibly face. Sniff, sniff. Send out Cridily 2. Okay, hopefully that's not a Abomasnow 2. So do I have to immediately use Memento here because of Abomasnow 1? I think I do. Don't immediately go for the Memento. It's terrible, but it is what it is. Hopefully it's Abomasnow 3. Of course, it's 2. No, Mons don't become more or less likely. Oh, I do have to try and get it out of sheer cold. This is just extremely annoying with Hail and Leech Seed as well. We do like to see the use of sheer cold. Oh, true. The trainer gets removed from the pool, so I guess technically yes. It hits. Okay, it's out. How do I play this? Because I do not want to be leech seeded. I guess I set up on Ingrain, right? And that means you're out. Question mark. Resisted Giga Drain. Oh, it's only 80%. So no. Don't have infinite time here. Ingrain is 20 PP in this Gendo, right? I think I am actually fine. Even if I miscount D Giga Drains. Ba bum 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 bum. Special attack, special attack, special attack. It happens more than you think. The 3 important boosts all being right at the end. Don't send anything out with a quick claw. I have to play around Nidoking 2, I know. So Nidoking 2 died. It killed me the last time I played. I can't remember what the lesson was there. It was something about... What was the lesson again? It was something about the immunity, sending something to -10 because of substitute, or Miss Magius's typing or something. I can't even remember. Hopefully this is just not that. What do I do? I could go straight to Mesprit, actually. Mesprit gets crit by Shadow Ball from Nidoking 3, question mark. If I trick the Expert Belt off Nidoking 3, it still kills Miss Magius with a crit. I guess if it is Nidoking 3, I don't need Mesprit. Because I would then switch stall between Earth Power and Shadow Ball. And then once it's out of Earth Power, I use Memento on it. The issue with that is it runs out of Earth Power 1 turn later, because the first turn is Mesprit getting crit, right? But I can trick before Memento. But Ice Beam can freeze Miss Magius. What if I just swap to Drapion on turn 1? Is that actually the best play? I think that's actually the best play, isn't it? Yeah, actually go Drapion on turn 1. To play around everything. Hopefully this is Poison Jab. Okay, it is Nidoking free. So this has to be Earth Power. We can remove all the PP. I think that's probably ideal. I don't want to trick this. Unfortunately, once I strip it of PP, it'll have random AI between Ice Beam and Sludge Bomb, which doesn't seem ideal either. So what I could do is just go Mesprit and Trick. And then set up on Shadow Ball. It is probably best to do that, right? Because if Ice Beam freezes Drapion, or if it just uses all its Sludge Bomb PP before Ice Beam and I try and PP stall it, I end up with a worse setup anyway. And I don't want to use up my Memento. I think it is actually always Mesprit here. It's just a bit strange. Yeah, I had the same thing, Parasitize, where I had secret bases from games that my friends connected to with other friends that I didn't know from like other schools and stuff, which was cool. So I had like a load of random people's secret bases in my game. I wonder what the limit is. So we trick here and it's going to be Shadow Ball every time. And because we remove the Expert Belt as we trick, Mesprit should survive the crit. So it used Shadow Ball on the first turn, and has to use it again here, so then I'll have 12 left. Could maybe have considered using Thunder Wave, but I think it's better to keep Focus Sash Mismagius intact. So it's the special defense drops that would really suck here. Would actually change how many setup I get. The evasion is actually my best boost. There's the first drop. Okay, but we recovered it. We're probably fine. Like, being at +0 special defense is not really that great, to be honest. It's Hiker, right? So this is 156. It's gonna die. It's gonna die here. So hopefully the evasion carries us here. This is not a surprise to see Nidoqueen. Ideally we flinch, obviously. Nidoqueen free would be quite difficult to deal with, actually. Hopefully it's not that. Why is Drapion good for this? Because of the combination of Battle Armor, which means you can't get crits, alongside Acupressure. So with Acupressure, you get fully boosted up in every stat incredibly often. Anyway, let's get the flinch. Okay. I think we attempt it again. We are at +4 evasion. I am going to keep fishing. I cannot lock this into a non-Earth Power move anyway, even though I wanted to. God, those Shadow Ball drops really are quite annoying, aren't they? Again, it would be nice if you could miss me. I am at +4 evasion. So I can't actually go again, because if I go again, I can't swap into Flamethrower or Ice Beam. I'll be too low on HP. In fact, if I swap into Flamethrower at this HP range, I do actually die to a burn. So I have to use Flash. I can switch into a Sludge Bomb, and it is guaranteed to Sludge Bomb Mesprit. In that case, do I want to go to Mismagius first? Miss Magius first, Memento, and then go for the flashes until I die. I kind of wanted to actually stay in and use Substitute and then rest. On average, it is a very good idea. It's just pretty... It's not a great idea if Nidoqueen hits both moves. Why no rest? Because we don't have any special defense boosts right now, because Shadow Ball dropped our special defense twice and we did not get lucky with the acupressure boosts. So I think we do actually... We do actually go a Memento. It's very annoying, but we do have to do it. What if Mesprit gets crit? God damn it. What I actually have to do then is Memento, Mesprit, and then switch into Drapion. Do I even want to waste the Sludge Bomb that way? Ooh, it's gonna be tricky to avoid the Ice Beams. It's gonna be very tricky. I've got to also be aware of rivalry, of course. Should I skill swap? I'm weighing up how bad the crit into Mesprit is. I think if Mesprit was still Choice Scarfed, I might actually consider using Memento here as well. Please, Ice Beam. Don't Thunderbolt. Don't Flamethrower. Ice Beam. Flamethrower does have 5 more PP than Ice Beam. I think I probably do Flash. It's either Flash or I switch back and forth and try and waste the Earth powers. The problem with doing that is that Drapion slowly taking damage is not necessarily a good thing. Like, do I really want to force it towards Ice Beam and Flamethrower? It probably is correct. We die here. We die, definitely. think I'd actually rather get the flash. It's alright, it's not as bad as it looks. It's fairly bad, but it's not as bad as it looks. It's just the ice beam issue. Obviously, we do unfreeze if we get hit by flamethrower. It's just a limited setup. I'm just annoyed at the acupressure boost against Nidoking, and then Nidoqueen hits 4 moves in a row at +4 evasion. Okay, yeah, we are fully boosted. Armaldo last. And it was Armaldo 1, so it was actually easy. It's alright, this team is incredibly safe. The reason why I was pausing there is because of the very, very unlikely scenario where it chains the ice beams. I.e. Pheno. Because of Attract Latias. Bum, 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 bum. There's a very small difference, though. Very small difference. Do I have to instantly Memento? I don't think I do. I think I've got time to Thunder Wave. Don't curse. Okay. It's always the worst case. Let's take away the Quick Claw. The reason why Slowking 2 is slightly scary is because of Curse into Crit on Mismagius. If I want to use Trick, then I'm vulnerable to being crit. I'll no longer have a Focus Sash. Yeah, the PC crash sucked, but at the same time it was already record, so it could have been worse. And besides, I needed to get rid of some streaks. So yeah, the scariest things that this team can face: Metagross 4, Rampardos 4. I don't like the Exploders. I don't like Mach 4 because of Sticky Hold and Explosion. I don't like Gastrodon. I don't like anything with U-turn. My PC crashed this Saturday on doubles, tower doubles, unfortunately, on YouTube. Tauros free. It is actually guaranteed to use Outrage. I kind of want to switch straight to Mesprit and keep the Focus Sash intact. I think I'm going to do that. I need the free charms because of the self-hit damage it does to itself. It can use Earthquake, obviously, but it doesn't matter. Actually got the instant defense boost. That is auto-click mode engaged. Yeah, the arcade would have been more painful. So would factory. Yeah, I've got Latias on this team. Yeah. Everyone loves ice. Bam, bam, bam. This might be quite a short stream. Luckily, I've had horrendous lead matchups, so no one's going to accuse me of lottery scouting. Concern is always Gyarados 2 and 4, right? And I do need to immediately use Memento against both of them. Because of the risk of the flinch. Aquatail, that's always Gyarados 1. I'll need to keep an eye on Rain Dance and Aquatail. It does do quite a lot of damage. Nice defense boost. Mods. Mods, Drapian's not getting crit. And now you freeze me. And I don't unfreeze through like 30 turns of Bite PP and the remaining Ice Fangs. Yes, I think you're right, Dizzy Knight. There is a real cost to using weird sets. It's Daphne. It's Mamoswine 4. Evil set. We do have to remove the Life Orb. And we also can't give it a Choice Scarf because it dies too fast. So this is a trick on turn 1. Stone Edge crit would be diabolical. Basically Ramses, basically, yes. I do need to send this to -6. It still has Adamant, Stab, Earthquake. The defense boost again. Ice Fang is also slightly concerning if I'm low. Or the double defense boost, it's over. The evasion as well. If this thing gets a Stone Edge crit on Mismagius, it is quite scary though. Because it only needs one more crit at that point to put me into serious deadlock. In fact, I think if it crit Mismagius, I might actually trick it. The downside is that it is fast and Mesprit after trick. Haze or Psych Up. So yeah, so Psych Up is a risk from Magnezone 2. Known problem, Magnezone 2. Haze is incredibly rare. What does sometimes happen is Roar, but there's nothing you can do against Roar except try and kill them or flinch them. We crit the Lapras, Justice. Water Absorb Lapras. Stemver. Claydol is scary if it's Claydol 4. Do I trick it? I think I do actually trick Claydol. It's only bad against Claydol 2. And against Claydol 2, I can just trick again with Mesprit. Because missing Memento against Claydol 4 was dreadful. Cassid Berry, that's fine. Go away, pop up. Can you miss trick? You can miss trick, yes, and it is very scary when that happens. Bum, bum. Psychics are normally quite easy to beat. It's just the risk of lead Metagross, pretty much. What am I missing? Special defense? No. Sash? Evil team. Claydol 1, Bronzong 4, Executor 3. That's an evil team. What have you got for me? Metagross 4, you prick. You prick. How do I do this? Is it T-Wave trick? Is it swap? Unfortunately, it's gonna Meteor Mash. It's actually Destiny Bond, isn't it? Fuck. It is Destiny Bond. Ooh. Electric type coming in would be really bad. So because it's the guitarist, it has to be only a limited set of Pokemon are possible in the back, and quite a lot of them are electric. This is potential game lose. I'm never skill swapping this. That's nuts. I have to actually just go for the D-Bond. Don't send out something like Jolteon. Okay, Skuntank. That also has Explosion. I definitely trick, though. Night Slash and Crunch are both possible because Night Slash is high crit. Explosion here would be horrendous. Okay. The problem is, if I trick against Metagross and then it crits, I just die because I've tricked away my Focus Sash. It's stuck on Crunch. It might be worth it to Charm actually here. And it does get the 2-shot, that's fine. So drops here would actually matter a lot. Fuck. Double drop. I hate this game. Get evasion or defense. Triple drop. Oh, fuck. This is why Drapion is not completely bulletproof. That is just... I don't know what to say about this. I guess I should have kept Mesprit alive because that was the way I reset the drops. I was just not expecting drop, 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 drop. Do I have to acupressure? I've actually lost, haven't I? I can't even sub. It's so bad. Even if it got the double drop, like I could just rest, it wouldn't be good. It's not just a chance of getting a quadruple drop, it's the fact that Drapion got nothing. I've actually got to go for another acupressure. And I need to have a defense. I need to have evasion, actually. I need to have evasion. Fuck. Special defense? Yeah, fuck you. Oh. I'm gonna get a drink, 1 second. Oh. Back to 0. Where are you? Fun, fun, fun. I think that might be the first actual loss that team had. Because the previous times I've lost with that team, it's been my fault. But that wasn't my fault. Well, I guess I could have saved Mesprit. I could have saved Mesprit. So I guess actually it still hasn't lost. Right. I need to change the overlay as well. It is a known issue though. Crunch and Shadow Ball. You would think that Garchomp is completely safe against them, but it's not. It's just not. They can kill you. I mean, honestly, even if I keep Latias alive, even if I keep Mesprit alive there, it'll have then used 1, 2, 3. It will have used 6 crunches. I have to switch into crunch, I die. I come back in. It's a very, very limited setup. I probably do lose quite often. You're allowed to miss this. You're allowed to miss Eevee. I think it's only Bronzor, right, that I would give a shit about. Turning up. There's also Shedinja. Shedinja would be funny. We do beat Shedinja with Registeel, of course. There's also part reason why Latias is slightly better than Mesprit. It is significantly bulkier. He did just die. I don't know how many more times I can go through this. Metagross 4 into triple defense drop from Skuntank as Drapion did nothing. I mean, the unlucky part of that is the Metagross lead, Metagross 4 lead from a guitarist. Oh. What was the attempt count? It's heavily implied it was 1. There is some freedom, though, in being the first. If you're the first to do something, you're not chasing anyone. I think this tower would be a lot less painful if I felt like I wasn't chasing it. But recently I've, to be honest, ever since I got to 2.1k, I've sort of been cursed. I can't even get past 500. And then there's noobs on the forums posting weird teams and misplaying them, and they're getting way further than that, and I'm not sure if I'm playing badly. I think it's quite likely that at least one of Peter Coe and Jumpman was real. I think that is pretty damn likely. If not both of them. I don't think they both cheated. That seems unlikely. It's a good opening round if there's no Shedinja. Bum 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 bum. I think I'm just so upset that I lost to a misplay at 2-1, 6-1. I think if I hadn't lost to a misplay, I could have walked away. Bum, 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 bum. I'm also starting to believe that the I think the Latias version of the Miss Magius T might be better than the Mesprit version. I don't think Destiny Bond was I don't think Destiny Bond was actually that good. Whatever. It is probably it's probably not gonna matter, to be honest. The problem is the only way to move on from cheated records is to break them. So whether or not the records are cheated, the fact that they are so low proof, I think we do have to beat them. Like, it was true in the castle in the arcade. It's true in a lot of the Gen 3 facilities as well. These records have to be beaten, so at least we know that the record is legit. I mean, -1 speed, Garchomp is still faster than basically everything. That's tier 1. Seal showed up on the overlay. Cypher 2 is actually incredibly scary for my main team. You know what? I'm glad it was only what I don't even know what was it, like 150, 1/4 something. Could be worse. It is crazy, actually. The fact that the thing is, it's very difficult to improve on these team ideas. Very, very difficult. I would be playing if I thought that their teams were better. I would be playing them. I have no compunction about copying people's teams. I just want to beat the record. I don't care what team I use to beat it. It would be easier This is partially cope. But it would be much, much easier for me to beat the record if I didn't have to stream it. Not because I'd want to cheat, but just because I could play it in my free time. It'd be a lot easier to get the games in. Because my internet is only good enough to stream late at night. And I can't stream during the day because of real life job. I'm sure it's no god. Yeah, this is why it's even worse in Gen 3. Because I can't really turn on Gen 4 and only play 14 games. It would be very, very suspicious if I did that. If I play Gen 4, really I have to play at least 70 games. Yeah. Because of the Gen 4 lottery problem, you have to play more than 21 games. You have to. It would be very suspicious not to, unfortunately. Can you play during your work? Absolutely not, no. That would be impossible. I work in the legal industry. It's a bit of a strange area. We work with very large law firms and governments on very large projects. We do like technical solutions for them, so we do various automation systems with code and so on, and the nature of my work is that I can get pulled into a call at any moment for no reason. If I just had a regular job where I knew that I would not have anything to do between like 12 and 3 p.m, perhaps I could stream at work, but the reality is I can't, no. I don't think so. Could quit my job, and then I've got more free time. But yeah. Simply become unemployed, and then it's easy. You're gonna keep hitting Garsham, aren't you? Bum, bum, bum. I think I probably do need to quit my job, though. I think AI is gonna steal my job, unironically. I need to get a job that involves doing things in real life, so that I can't be replaced by an LLM. I need to become an electrician or something. Unfortunately, all my expertise outside of mathematics is in very LLM-heavy fields. Is there a reason for leaving animations on? Yeah, it's because I play on speed up. It makes it much easier to understand what happens during the turn. If I turn off animations and I put up speed up, it's actually very difficult to follow a match. Yeah, I think I actually need to become a mechanic or something. I need to change professions, that's for sure. Should we could experiment by turning off animations, I guess. See how hard it actually is. It's not your fault if I lose, don't worry. Round 4 is a bit scary though because of the set 1 Pokemon like Gliscor being issues. It's so weird. It's so weird that I don't have any visual feedback. God, it's quite fast though, isn't it? It's I could do it, but I've got to pay more attention. It used Swagger, right? Quite important to keep the Lumbarium intact on Garchomp. It is quite fast. Da, da, da. Whiscash 1. Amnesia. To be clear, if I wasn't using speed up, I would definitely agree with turning animations off. That's very sensible. I keep thinking I missed. I think I have to keep trying Gen 4 Tower until I can truly say that it's over. Well, I didn't read the move he used at all. Okay, I'm putting animations back on. The issue I have with Tower is like it's just gonna take so long. It's just gonna take so long. If it was like Gen 3 where I was pretty sure that I could, like if I don't mess up in Gen 3, I'm pretty sure I can get to 3,000 wins. But with Gen 4, I'm like, even if I play well, I can lose. And it takes so long. And there's no reward at all unless you hit world record. I don't know how many attempts I'm on now. I think it's in the 20s or 30s. I actually don't want to know. Classic. The thing is, to be brutally honest about it, I thought about giving up and I was like, but if someone else gets it, especially if they get it with my team, I think I'd feel so shit. I don't think I can play the stall team on stream. Unironically, I would lose. I would lose and it would be my fault. It would happen before 1,000 wins. I'm absolutely certain. I really can't play it. Goodness. It's low IV. Do I two-shot it at +2? I do. Wonderful. Keep going. Go on, Garchomp. You can lose this for me. The stall team is Aerodactyl, Breloom, Suicune. Yeah, that like it is actually unplayable because you would not be able to play more than like 14 games in a session, and then you'd have the problems with the lottery seeding. Actually, congratulations on doing a Z streak. Do you think the Romans were better at maths because their number system encouraged like thinking a bit more? I think a similar thing with the French. Like, do you think the French are slightly better at maths because they say stuff like 420s 19? Or do you think it makes no difference? We needed the luck earlier, VBreeze. We lost, unfortunately. We did lose. But then I found out, I was talking to a French guy today, and I found that actually... So it's Spanish where it's like noventa, but apparently there's like a nonante or something is French for 90, and a lot of them don't actually say 99 for 99. Wait, what happened here? What happened here? Now, Houndoom wouldn't crit Registeel if I switched to it, right? I really was not paying attention. Oh, Starmie outsped, didn't it? Starmie outsped, then I mindlessly clicked Earthquake like an idiot. That must have been what it is. Wow, Latias actually beat it. Bam, bam, bam. It has Mold Breaker, so I can actually use Charm against it. But I think we go Registeel instead. Surely you wouldn't crit me again? You must be very close to breaking my last sub, surely. Yeah, there we go. Still got it. The useless Registeel skill. Knowing when the sub's about to break. God of War 1, no. No worries, Ramses. God damn it. I think I can do the Tower record. I just need 4 Pokemon. I need a Garchomp in the back. Mismagius, Mesprit, Drapion, and Garchomp, and then I can do it. I'm pretty sure with 4 Pokemon I could do it. Can you imagine if I got to like 2k in singles and my PC crashed? I mean, that would be it. That would definitely be it. I would definitely quit then. That would be it. Oh, crit, crit, crit. Unlucky. You can do it. True. It's a misplay to swap teams. Oh, it was a while ago. I lost because I skill swapped. I was overthinking Rhyperior. I skill swapped and then I swapped into a Earthquake, and then Drapion died instantly because it was Choice Band Earthquake. It was the worst way to lose. It's completely my fault. Oh no, I accidentally clicked on Visual Studio. No, go away. No. My PC might crash here, actually. No, go away. No, go away. No, don't eat up my memory. Okay. And now you miss Garchomp? What is nuts is the people getting above... People who get above 300 in tower while playing badly. I do not understand it, I'll be honest. I'm not sure if it's actually beginner's luck or some kind of survivorship bias in terms of who actually ends up posting. It probably is more survivorship bias than anything, but it just seems nuts to me that people can do that. So if Reggie still gets horn drilled, it's fine, because Garchomp is faster than this. Go to Chomp. 10 minutes. Starmie 2 into Drapion 2. That's not Houndoom 2. I think some of them are actually real, which is what... That's why it pisses me off. I'm not upset because I think they're all cheating. I'm upset because I'm pretty sure some of them aren't. I still gotta do your retro treatment. Picaspre did a Pokemon Ruby Battle Tower stream with completely unoptimized Pokemon and did it first try, which I thought was cool. I think he did it in about 4 hours as well, which is quite fast without speed ups. This is actually quite scary, isn't it? God, that does so much. The electricity thing. That is worse than my problem. That is worse than my problem. When did the US do their thing? And kidnap the leader? What? When was that? It probably is not related, actually, but... So, rich boy. Not sure which one. Dalton. Please. The swamp. Drain the swamp. That's what we need to do to some of the records in the frontier. You know, I know Parasitized, and I think he's right to point this out that it could be real. The thing that I'm most intrigued by is just the whole Carlos saga. Like, I'm still not sure if Carlos actually cheated or not. Because it looked really, really bad. Particularly when he tried to play live and he just completely fell apart, but I'm still not sure. I'm really still not sure. Unfortunately, Carlos took it really badly. Even after I tried to pacify him as much as possible in DMs, he took it really, really badly. And whether or not he was cheating, I think it's too late to mend that bridge. They left in panic because of the electrical system. Parasitize, is it possible for you to move? I know it's it's very ignorant of me to say that. I know you have friends and family in Venezuela, but I think I'd be so tempted to leave if the electric was that bad. I don't know. We're getting back to 49. Hold on, I need to get another drink. The problem with being in Venezuela is that got passport issues, yeah. I just think when they look back on the 2020s, they're going to be like, what the fuck happened? What the hell was going wrong with people? It's not just one country, it's not like every country is just like, what the fuck is happening? It doesn't even matter what side of the political aisle you're on. It's all just so fucked. I was also thinking of moving. Unfortunately, the Brexit has made, even as a British person, moving to Europe is actually quite complicated. The swap. At least the US still has a large economy. Most of Europe is struggling politically, but it's... Yeah, I don't know. Is any country in the world happy right now? Even China's upset about the whole thing with Iran. Yeah, the UK's okay. It's just the UK's so expensive. I mean, it's like this in most of Europe. It's just so expensive to do anything. It's an interesting start to the battle. It's so funny. I thought I was going into a safe job. I was like, there's a limited number of people with enough intelligence and patience to do stuff like coding. I'll be safe. And then 10 years later, it's just all fucked. I'd be in a better position right now if I become a plumber. Oh yeah, I also want to get a new PC, but it's just impossible. Like, everything is so expensive. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, it could be worse. At least on my CV, I can put that I've been working for a while and I didn't get fired. I should have actually probably stayed in academia. Yeah, I don't know. I should have gone into the pharmaceutical industry, but I don't like the pharmaceutical industry. But I think I'd be willing to sell my soul for it now. Thanks, Battle10. I've got, yeah. Being an engineer sounds fun, but I have like a passing interest in cars. I'm pretty sure my degree is actually not that applicable to being a real engineer. I want to do robotics. I'm not sure if I do want to do robotics. Robotics is just building robots to replace the plumbers, right? I don't know. I'm doing the classic low variance play in real life of just staying at my current job because it's not terrible. I do feel the same. There's honestly not so much my current co-workers, but there's been a lot of people I've worked with where I'm just like, I know what was on the job advert. I know what the job requirements are. I know what you had to go through an actual interview. How do you have this job? Like, how... When I hear about friends who get rejected from jobs, I'm just like, what happens? It seems so strange. I don't even think it's nepotism, I just think it's... The hiring process is just so dumb. Yeah, Unfortunately, in the UK, if you want to make a lot of money in the UK, you have to go to London. And I hate London so much. I can't stand it. I think it's hell on earth. I just hate everything about London. I don't want to live there. And you don't have to live there. You can live like an hour out of London. but the house prices are still absolutely insane, and then you have to commute for an hour. No, I went to Norway last year, and it was incredible. And I was so jealous. I'm sure the Norwegians complained about things as well, and I was like, your country seems so much better than mine. And you all speak English, can I come and live here? Like Oslo was like, Oslo was like, it's a bit like London, except it's not as crowded and the people are nicer, and it's not as big, and there are fewer cars. The issue, it's standard big city issues, right? So London is just very expensive. It's very expensive to do anything in London. It's about twice the price of the rest of the UK. Like going to the cinema, any kind of like sports or any kind of activity you want to do in London, it's going to be much more expensive. All the food is much more expensive. There's just so many people. London is just it's just got so many people. And if you can make the most of London, I think it's a great idea. I can see how a millionaire living in London could have a great time, but I just found it miserable. I'm pretty sure if you like New York, you'll like London. But I'm pretty sure I would also hate New York. Nice crit. But yeah, there was something crazy. It's probably not true anymore, but when I was like 22, I was losing money living in London. So I had the cheapest flat I could find. I was sharing it, and I had, a graduate job, and I was losing money each week. It probably was worth it. It's better than being unemployed, but it just seemed mad. And that's quite common as well. A lot of my friends left London because they couldn't afford it. Send out Cresselia. Don't explode. Easy. The world could be worse. What I have learned, as an adult, what I've learned is that a lot of my skills do not transfer terribly well to being just in the middle of some company doing middle management stuff. And it's not that I'm wasted there, and it's not that I'm out of my depth. It just does not suit me. This is what I've realized. I had a call with the. Got to be careful, actually. I did have a call with the executives at my company 2 weeks ago, and during the call, it slowly dawned on me how much none of them knew what I was talking about, but they were all pretending that they did know, which did annoy me a little bit, and I wasn't sure what to do then. I was like, this is awkward. Because what you learn to do in business a lot is you learn to agree with them, and then so if they say something wrong, what you do is you agree. You say, yes, that's right, and then you say what's actually right. You try and like steer them as much as you can, but it just doesn't always work. Yeah, people ask me. I get a lot of requests like, "Oh, can we do this?" I'm like, we could have done that, but 2 years ago you told me to do this instead, and I said this would be an issue later on, and now it's the issue, and I know you're not going to give me a week to work on this, and therefore I can't do it. Someone invented time machine. Give back my Bitcoin. Oh my god. So I traded a bit of Bitcoin in around 2015 to 2020. I moved around a bit in Bitcoin. And then in 2020 or 2021, after making quite a bit, I was like, I just need to exit this position because I just didn't like having to Google the price of Bitcoin every day. I didn't like it hanging over me. So I sold. I sold at the lowest dip there was. Literally 3 months later, it would have been worth 3 times as much. So I didn't really lose money, but I just completely fucked myself. It was probably the worst thing I could have done. Like, I think, yeah, I don't know. I want to think about it. I don't know. Maybe I should just quit and go back to poker. Oh, you're the specs one. The thing is, at the dip, it's always difficult to know. There's a trading app in the UK called Trading 212, and my uncle was trying to get me to do it. And what you can do on Trading 212 is you can start out with fake money, and you can like simulate the trades you would get if you traded then and there. And I started out 4 accounts at different points, and 2 of them went to 1 million. 2 of them went to 1 million, and 2 of them went to 0. And I was just like, I don't want to do this with my life. I don't want to have a 50-50 chance of being poor. And also, I was also thinking about, I wouldn't make these trades with real money. I just wouldn't. It's easy to do it when it feels like a game. No, I quit at much lower than 50k. Yeah. What am I even doing today? Are we going to 70 maybe? Don't freeze me. Yeah, I was also looking at YouTube, and YouTube currently makes 8 times less than my day job. So I was like, I don't think I can close that gap by going full time on YouTube. There is one thing I'm definitely banning myself from, Parasitize, and it's I'm definitely banning myself from betting on sports because I just know that would sucker me in. And I think the risk wouldn't be that I begin doing it, I lose my money. I think the risk would be that I begin doing it and I do well, and then I trick myself into thinking that it's more skill than there actually is. I've also heard you can get banned just if you make too many smart trades. You can just get banned from the websites, even if you don't win them. It's like, oh, you're not allowed on here. You're thinking about the odds. So I was like, yeah, that's let's not do that. Yeah, I think it is very much like that with the counting cards at casino. I went to a big casino once in my life. Went with a lot of friends, and we all went in with about 200. And it was like, if anyone can make 1,000, they win. And I just went straight to the roulette table, and I put all of it on one number, and I lost. And I was like, okay, that's enough for me. And the casino is getting bullied out by the sports betting apps. I've never bet on horse racing. It does seem fun. I can see the appeal. Yeah, that's very common. It doesn't really matter if you win or lose at the start. You're sort of guaranteed to eventually lose, it feels like. Yeah, it's very sad. You can easily lose everything. I think that's what's scary, is that going to... If you go in with, like, 500 or something, and you lose it all, it's like, okay, whatever. But people, like, remortgage their houses and just lose everything. And that is actually very sad. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh. Okay, that's quite significant, actually. It's got 2 left, obviously. So it doesn't matter how depressing the real life is. At least it's happier than Tower is. Jesus, we've successfully only gone down, like, I've forgotten what I started at. We've gone down by 84 or something since the start of the stream. I think I started at 140. Don't U-turn. Easy. We're minus 84 today. We're doing well. God, that fucking skuntank. God damn it. It's just... Fuck. Fuck. And I don't have my sub up. Well, shit. This is quite often losing. Choke. Please choke. Crit it. It's the frickin', I did a short about this once. It's the risk of the Shell Bell Earthquake crit. It heals too much. Come on. Yes, okay. Oh, that was scary. I should have gone flash, but whatever. How about you miss? Easy. Max sleep, nice. I'd rather set up on struggle than spore. Oh, so Giga Impact has special AI for slacking. It looks up the Truant ability. So yeah, another Pokemon would be using Shadow Claw. But recharge moves have special things with Truant. Yeah. I don't think it's guaranteed to Giga Impact, but it does like using it a lot. Ooh, we're blitzing. This is a scary one. One. Yeah, 68%. Machampri. Into Heatran. No Bright Powder. Focus Sash. I just wonder, how difficult would it be to have a chat command to look up AI moves? Having said that, would anyone actually do it? Imagine missing. Imagine missing. Imagine missing. Fuck. Oh. Mega kick, and you're probably limber because Reckless is never gonna be real. Don't crit, don't crit. No, just... At least it's not Tobias. You create the link, yeah. Although we would have to format the spaces versus everything. Should have let that thing to die to its own struggle. Garchomp won't be hit by Bright Powder, it's fine. You know what I should name the VOD for this? I should name this 140 to 70. You could have one illegal move on your tower team, what would it be? Probably Spore. Probably Spore. I'd put Spore on Mesprit or Latias. Would I put something else on? Like, would Cosmic Power Drapion Mat actually work? I don't think so, right? I'm waiting. Would, how hard would a... Like, what would it be? Cosmic Power and Acupressure on Registeel? Problem is, Registeel actually needs to get the boost turn 1 against so many things. Hello, Mock. Hello, Mock 1. Right. Fuck, I don't want to have to stall out Shadow Sneak. It's 40 PP. I believe in you, Registeel. I believe in you, Registeel. I still believe in you. 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 The belief is waning. I'll be honest, at this point, it's waning. It's definitely waning now. We do one shot at +6. Come on, Garjump. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. Easy. Okay. Honestly, it's probably better that Latias dies, right? One crit on Registeel, it's kind of curtains, right? I'd love to begin on substitute, but I have to go for double curse. It breaks now. No self-hits. I think we go at +5. Surely it's not Articuno 4. God damn it. Okay. Immediately crit on the resub. No, I think Quick Claw Explosion is always going to be game over too often. It would be better than this. I don't know if you were there, but we talked about that a long time ago. On any Pokemon could learn any move. I'm going to attempt the Garchomp setup. Ice Beam Zapdos. It probably is no guard then. The turn 1 Quick Claw crit is pretty bad. Yeah, apparently it's not. Quick Claw essentially sets your speed to 9999, yeah? Doesn't actually move you up a priority bracket. God, this is so scary. Particularly because I know it's got Ice Punch for Garchomp. We don't kill at +6 anyway, so there's not a lot of point going there. Come on, Earthquake me. We've run out of Earthquakes? No. Actually perfect. We've got... Go this way round, no crit on the Shadow Ball. Oh boy. This for 70. Hooray. Hooray for 70 wins. You know what would be interesting as well is Charm on Metagross. If Metagross could use Charm as well as Trick, that would be interesting. Oh no, the Pokemon needs to have the Quick Claw for it to work. Any Frontier Plains? Unfortunately, you missed it. We did face them at 49. We faced Palmer at 49 earlier. There's no point stopping, really, right? I'll just go until I have depression. The thing is, PIs are very good at interrupting the Registeel setup. I think I'd much rather set up Garchomp than Registeel. This egg is very good at hitting Leech Seeds at -2 accuracy and while paralyzed. The watch streak. Please. Okay, that's fine. Cresselia has come back. At least it's not U-turn. Cresselia, Regigigas, and Heatran. At silver, it's Dragonite, Milotic, and Rhyperior. Holy! We're making great progress today. We've only lost 63. I think I want to go back to 140. But that's gonna take a while. And I also risk losing. It's hounding 4. Let's wait until it breaks the sub again. There we go. And now you crit the next struggle. Interesting. See you, Phyllis. See ya. Scary. Oh, you crit immediately. That's not good, actually. I think I'd rather hit you, even if I lose a sub. Yeah. It's Skuntank 4. Oh my god. At least you can't get drops on Registeel. You can crit it though. Might be best to let this use struggle actually, but I don't have the patience for that. Golem 4. Gonna boom on me? You're not. It's a 21 IV trainer, so this is a 150 HP golem, which means it's not dead on the 4th struggle. I can wait. I can wait. It's a PI, I definitely should wait as well. So Tobias killed us today. And now he's back. It's time for us to get revenge on Tobias. No. 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 Yes. It's fine, we're in control. We're in control. Okay. That's really scary once again. No. Europa. Everyone loves Europa. Right, it's very scary if it uses Blitz. It does use Blitz. No, Quick Claw. Scary. Nice crit. Okay. It's only at -2 then. Wait, TRE is active again. Where did you see him? On Twitter? Or was he playing VGC? Was he playing Champions? On Smogon. Makes sense. Champions is a microtransaction game. Sorry, I mean Champions is a great game. Everyone loves Pokemon Champions. Right, it's always Registeel 4. This is this is so scary. I hate this matchup so much. It's so much worse than Drapion versus Magnezone. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Win the Speed Eye, you idiot. Okay. Dodge it. It's always lacks in sense. Whatever. %. The enemy AI. God, that's weird. Oh, you did tell me. Yeah, you did tell me. You did tell me about that, yeah. Very strange. Yeah, you did tell me about that. I've also never heard of it. Were they... Can you tell whether or not the language was English or something? That's a poorly timed crit. Focus miss saves the day. Bum 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 bum. It was definitely in English. That is very strange. I've never heard of it, and I spent a lot of time trying to Google for stuff and search for things in other communities. I've never found anything. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Carly. Okay. Oh, the crit struggle. Not sure how close it is. We should definitely cover for it though. Back to back. It's Chester. And it's executor free. And there's Trick Room. Ideally, it gets fully paralyzed twice. Taurus 4. Little bit of respect for the ability to crit with Choice Band here. On number 7, perhaps? Number 7? I knew it. Should be a very straightforward win. Hooray, 100. Ralph is here with Claydol 4 though. I don't want to get flinched too much, no. Do I stay on this until it's out of fishes? Probably do. It's got one more. It hits it. It's worth it, I think, to keep the sub intact. Only 2.4 thousand more to go. Espeon 4 is fine. It would never get a crit. This is almost as boring as Drapion is, but it's still slightly more interesting. I think any factory record above 200 is like... It's funny, right? Because, like, if there were 20 factory players all constantly trying for the record, it would happen quite fast, but for just one person trying to go above 200 is going to take so many attempts. It's enough to put people off, I think. Freaking Tobias, man. Crit, 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 crit. Go on, crit me. It's funny, right? Because I'm at 245 in the single streak in Gen 3 Factory, which is... It's crazy to say this, but it could hit 300. It could. It could also just die instantly, right? There's a problem. I could easily lose a first match back, and you know, 56 wins in a row would be 301. That's not unlikely. Having the nerve to lead of Drapion. True. I need to wait until it crits, surely. Having no sub up would be horrendous. Yeah, there we go. On the final turn, the Metagross 4 comes out. I hate you. This one breaks the sub. Skuntank last. Oh my god. Jesus. Tobias. God. Oh, Electivire free, a little bit unusual. Also a little bit dangerous. Danger is probably over at this point though. It is going to break the sub again, I am aware of that. It's going to have a very hard time to have a feel for when it's going to occur. Okay, there it is. That actually makes me feel much better. Leader. This is very dangerous. No freeze, okay. Bum, bum, bum. It is guaranteed to be Salamence 4. I think I still want to trick it though. Bum, 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 bum. It always has to be double curse. This thing never hits itself in confusion, I swear. Ooh. It heard me. The game heard me. The game heard me. Yep, yep, yep. And you live. God damn it. Bum, bum. Max sleep? No. Imagine missing. That's right, I'm tough. I won't lose. I don't think losing's possible. Okay, Sawyer. No, don't crit me immediately. Yeah, I see why you're so confident. It's Milo 1. That guy's doing his Palmer cosplay. I do want my Lumberry if possible. Oh, I'm getting there. Get back to the start. Hello, Kate Crush. I'm pretty sure this was a breeder. I'm actually gonna charm. You're winning. In general, we've been winning, but unfortunately we did lose quite an important match earlier, and that offset all of the good work from today. Red choice, 1. Everyone loves it. No Shuckerberry. Boo. Not gonna bother checking its ability. It's always Aftermath. It's always Aftermath. Please. Please. It's fine. It's not Regisaur. I mean, it's not Skuntank 4. This one can also be Aftermath, but yeah, of course it is. It doesn't matter as much. Hello, Garchomp 4. I do have to trick you as well. Oh no, don't do that. No, don't do that. We can do 2 Amnesia. It's fine now. That wasn't tinted lens. We'll go now because it will break before the end, assuming no crits. Making me look stupid here. Okay, there we go. It'll definitely miss a scary face on Garchomp. Don't worry about it. See? It'll miss it again. Go again in case of Cloyster. Matang. Nope. It's incredibly likely to crit at least one of them. Or not. Oh, there it goes. It did do one. We must be incredibly close then. Wow, Dugtrio is arse, isn't it? This is scarier than it looks. Yeah, don't get too many crits, Weavile. Don't get too many. Don't get too many. Actually going to go up the partial setup here. Wait until the sub breaks and then go. It can be sticky hold. I think I go flash. Do I? Actually, do I? Need to count out of earth powers if possible. So likely for that to happen, but it's safer than flash. Problem is only -1, even surf is a problem. It's just about in time. Really quite a significant amount of the time. This is probably a loss. You're allowed to miss, you know. You are at -3. I think I probably do stall here. The extra HP is quite important. Yeah, if Garchomp had had to set up there, it would have been dicey, right? Obviously, Garchomp is very likely to complete the setup, and I do go for the... I would go for... Would I actually do it? Would I go for the trick at that late point in the game? Probably not, actually. Yeah. Wouldn't have been good. Okay. Collectors are very threatening, so I'm actually going to PP stall this out of its swaggers, I think, by switching. If it misses swagger on Latias, I can go for the T-Wave, though. Wow. No guard, swagger. Just hit every time. Easy. So I think at this point, do we want it back? Because Registeel does set up. The air cutter crit's going to be very annoying to set up on, actually. Let's go now. Quag 1. No counter for you, Quag 1. This is how Peterco lost his streak. Choice Scarf, Guillotine. We can check the ability, I guess. Nothing else to do. It is Hypercutter. Wow, okay. Just get lucky. I think I'd rather sweep in Sun since it stops Ice Beam from being able to freeze. Bum, 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 bum. I'll do one Amnesia, but I actually have to prepare for Struggle. I hate this. Please don't crit me. Good enough. Okay, it's not Latias free though. Aggron 4. Tobias is back. Just go away. Just leave. Surely it's gonna miss Garchomp. Vespiquen playing poorly. Do I actually let it I don't think I do. I don't want to be hit by struggle, actually. Okay. It's River. Oh, it's Ralph. God, I got them wrong. It is Metagross 4, though. That's what it actually is. It's Metagross 4. I hate this thing. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I think 1 amnesia. I don't have time for more than that. No, 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 no. Lacks in sense. Stop missing. I actually really don't like Absol 4. It actually kills Registeel quite a lot of the time. I'm just gonna kill you, actually. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, you crit me. Okay. I do risk the explosion if I switch, but I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, don't miss! We're so close to getting back to where we started. Poliwrath 4, that's fine. Nah, it always hits Garchomp when I switch. It's fine, though. I'm not resubbing. Well, actually, I lied. After the crit, I am. Get fully paralyzed now. Close enough. Manectric 4. I don't think it'll actually go through on only a 7. I don't want to hit this because of static. So it doesn't really make any difference. Finally, a free game. I swear these used to be more common. Oh, it's so easy. This game's so easy. Imagine losing. That would be so embarrassing if you lost in this game. Because it's so easy. It's Milo 2, so this should be a guaranteed win. I misclicked. Please. I refuse to swap. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm not swapping. Look at it trying to bait me. I know it's still got attack PP. Oh, I'm using counter. Oh. I see through the lies of the Jedi. I'm not going to be misled by such trivial tricks. You're going to die to your own struggle, and I will be victorious. We can pretend that I never streamed today, because I'm back at 140. Holy. And somehow we miss one of those wins. Okay. I didn't stream today. Look, we're at 140, it's the same. I can now name the VOD. Battle Tower 140 to 140. The long way around. Jesus. Right, is anyone actually good streaming today? Don't think so. Who's live on Twitch? No one. And we're too socially awkward to raid someone we don't know, so it's the end of it. It's the end. It's the end. Cool, yep. Well, I'd probably be live tomorrow, as long as it's not too bad weather. I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow, but, you know, we'll find out.